Hello YouTube, how are you? My name is Larissa from Red Reads, and I'm here to introduce myself and to talk about my NaNoWriMo journey, which I have decided to take up in 2017. I haven't done NaNoWriMo before. I've only really written short stories, poetry, dissertations, things like that. So a novel is a new experience for me that I'm quite excited to have a go at actually. I only thought about maybe like 2-3 days ago that I would actually do NaNoWriMo, and it was only on the 30th that I was lying in bed trying to sleep and I actually thought of this idea, and that's what convinced me really to jump in and have a go. So I haven't been very planned about it all. I jotted down some notes about my characters on the 31st, but I've jumped in and started writing today because why not, really. I wanted to start uploading some videos to YouTube as a way of documenting my journey, of kind of giving some sort of frequent updates about how this has gone for me, what I've learned. Obviously I'm not naive enough to believe that this is going to be some best-selling novel. It's probably not going to. I'm hoping that it will be like comprehensible and coherent, but other than that we can only hope for the best. So my novel is called It Stays With Me, and the premise is that it's a group of young adults who have all had some kind of difficulty in their past. So for example, our protagonist Libby was bullied throughout her childhood and teenage years, and so she's coming to terms really with a lot of self-esteem and self-confidence issues now as a young adult as she sort of ventures out in the world. There's another character, Jordan, who was born a female and transitioned to becoming a male when he was 16, and so obviously that's caused him a lot of difficulties and bullying and stuff throughout his life as well. And basically it's about how it stays with you, how while we leave school at 18 or whatever and we go out and we start these lives, and often that is a very new chapter for people, it still stays with you. The things that you go through as a child do remain and do have an impact on your personality, and can have an impact in your ability to venture into careers that you would like to. It can have an impact on your self-confidence, the way you view yourself, the way you think others view you. And so this book kind of like explores those issues and looks at how these characters can get past that and venture into the world kind of as confident young adults. So that's my premise. Obviously things might change. I've only been thinking about this novel for a couple of days. We'll just see how we go. I'm very flexible as far as what I think my writing process might look like. I haven't written a novel before, I don't know. So these are the kind of things that I'm going to hopefully learn over the next month. So it's day one today, it's the 1st of November. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm filming this, and I've written 1800 words so far today. I've written the opening scene and the first flashback. So this novel contains a lot of flashbacks back to these characters' past, all through the perspective of Libby. And so my goals are obviously to try and make that 50,000 word count. I am using Scrivener, which is one of the sponsors of NaNoWriMo. I don't know, they've got a free trial going on for the 30 days, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much. So I'm using that, and then I'm hoping that I'll like purchase it after the 30 days if all has gone well. I've liked it so far for the 2 days that I've used it. It definitely suits my style. It could break things up a lot more, lots of like subfolders and categories and things like that. They work really well for me. My other goals is really just to teach something. I am a teacher, and I guess I want to be able to pass on some messages to the likes of the teenagers that I teach, so that, I don't know, they learn some life lessons, I guess. And that's what reading and writing for me is often about. It's about passing on, you know, some kind of meaning to your reader. What that necessarily is going to be, I'm not sure. It'll be something around identity and self-confidence and, I don't know, getting over the consequences of bullying and things like that. I hope that if I choose to share this novel in the future, if I kind of go back and work on it and edit it and do publish it, I want there to be a message for my readers, and I'm targeting this to kind of like a teenage young audience, young adult audience. And as I said before, if it's coherent, to be honest, I'm probably going to be quite happy. So anyway, this is just kind of like a quick-ish little video to introduce myself, to put myself out there to the world of YouTube, and I'm hoping that I might inspire some other people on their NaNoWriMo journey. Thanks!